Welcome to 370 BinaryBandits Sales Tracker Installation Guide. My name is Bill and I will be guiding you through the installation process today. Firstly, download the project. Once the project has been downloaded, extract it and open it in your favorite IDE. After opening the project in your IDE, run npm install in your terminal. While npm is installing, open Supabase and make yourself an account. After you have created an account, go to your dashboard page and create a project. Once the project has been created, go to Settings, go to API tab, copy project URL and open the source folder. Open environmental variables, copy and paste the URL. Do the same thing for your public key. And your secret key. Although we have created a new project in Supabase, you are also provided with the original database keys. I suggest using them for testing and demonstration purposes. Now open the Schema SQL folder, copy everything, and go back to Supabase and open the SQL editor and paste its contents. Click on Run. Create a new query, open seed.sql, copy everything and paste it there and run. You have successfully created the mock data for the project. To start the application, open a command line terminal where your project source directory is and type in npm run build -start. You can also do the same thing by going to the package.json folder and using the GUI to start the project that way. Once the project has been built, you will be prompted to go to localhost 3000. Once you've opened the application, you first need to log in. To log in, you can find the login credentials at the readme.file. So we will use Nathaniel, which is an administrative account, to log in. And password for both employee and admin is password1. As an administrator, you are greeted with a dashboard that gives you an overview of your organization pertaining to its sales operations. You can change the time frame of this view at the top right. I will click on the annual view to see how well the organization has been doing on a month-over-month basis. Here you will see a bar chart of the total sum month by month of sales of cars. Below that, you will see a comparison of our estimated sales that we've budgeted for versus our actual sales and how well we were doing. Beside that, I have a custom bar chart which I can pick the line items for. At the top you will see our summary charts. These can also be customized. The next part of our application is the sales table, which you can find here on this tab where it says sales. Here you can add, modify, and delete a sale. You can also filter through the table by category in real time. The next item in our application is the sales goal table. Here, an administrator can add, create, modify, or delete a sale goal and use it to compare it to their actual sales to create a budget for their organization. Up next is the tasks table. Here, an administrator can create a task for an employee, modify it, and filter through it. After creating a new task, we will see in the later down the application that an employee will receive a notification um, notifying them that they have a new task that they need to see. Next up is the training and reference page. Here, administrators can create a blog-like training and reference wiki pages for their employees to refer to. They can also edit some of these articles and submit them. After refreshing, there we go, we can see them right here. Up next is the settings page, where we provided multiple ways for admins to do some administrative actions, such as changing employee roles, deleting, or adding a new employee. Here, if administrator wanted to create a new role, they could enter that information here, or to change change the existing roles of an employee, they can also do that here as well. So Renee, cool. And after we go, and there we go, we can see Renee became a sales manager. Cool. Up next, we're going to log into our application with employee credentials. After logging into our web application, we can see on the top right corner that our employee has a new task. After logging in as an employee, you will be greeted with an overview page, which shows you with a chart and your recently assigned tasks. Similar to the administrative dashboard, you can change the time frame of this view to include an entire year or however your heart desires. In the employees tasks table, you will see a similar table to the administrative one. However, for this one, only tasks that are specific to the assigned employee can be seen. Next up is our sales table. The only difference between this table and the one for administrative roles is that only sales that are specific to the employee can be found here. But it also has functionalities such as adding, modifying, or deleting sales. After the sales table, we have the training and reference pages where the employees can find the training and reference articles that were created by the administrators. Lastly, on the employee version of our application, we have the settings page where employees can change their emails, usernames, or update their passwords. As a bonus, we have both a light and a dark theme for our application, which you can toggle on and or off by clicking the user navigation at the top. You can also find the coverage tests for our components at coverage.codeallergy.dev. Up next is our component testing with Storybook. To run Storybook, Either use the GUI and go to package.json and click on Storybook to run, or write Run Storybook in your terminal. By clicking on Run Storybook, the web page should automatically open for you. Here in Storybook, you will see and find a variety of components that we have created and used to make our web application. Thank you for joining us in this guide on how to install and use our sales tracking web application.